Hello everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays here from the Chungi Clan. This is Twintail. Hope you are all having a wonderful year so far and hopefully that we get you ending strong. We have many more things coming up for you guys, so be sure to stay tuned. We have logs of the previous D4DJ Groovy Mix combo circuit on the way for y'all, along with this current guide that you're watching now on this Mermaid Christmas event over at D4DJ Groovy, and of course we will have more awesome content for you all, as Megan has described up in this little update video for y'all regarding other things like non-Groovy Mix D4DJ content, Vanguard content, Rebirth for You content is on the way as well, so look forward to that. And with that, on to the video. Once again, Twintail here. We are back here with another event guide for the English version of D4DJ Groovy. We have a Christmas themed event going on. It's actually simultaneous with the JP version again. First of all, we all have a little get together of our membership, but we'll ignore them for now. It's kind of like not meant to happen until 2 days from now. On Christmas Day proper. Today is December 23. Hopefully it'll be up on that day as well. So, as we see here, we're doing a Holy Starry Christmas. We are kind of 3 days in, apologies for being late on that, but quite a few things came up. But as I say, better late than ever. So, let's go ahead and go over some gacha and see how we could build some teams here. Alright, so let's go over to our event. So, on our event, we will go over to our gacha. Alright, so go over to our gacha. As we see here, we have Rika in a Santa themed outfit. We have all of the mermaid girls in Santa themed outfits for this one. And just go ahead and take a look at them right here. So, not details. We will go over to member details. So, we start off with present from a Shining Star, Rika Seto. We see that there's an emphasis on the technical stat. And we have our usual. Okay, so I guess because it's Christmas, they decided to actually bump up event possibility. They decided to bump up skill parameters here. Instead of having our usual 40% screw up, we have 50% screw up with the smaller heal 300. So that is very nice and handy. And we'll just the stats that we see are obviously extra training 4, but that's kind of unrealistic. So let's go ahead and we will find that, actually no, here at extra training 4, so that's quite a lot of stats. That's like over 40k there, just saying. I don't think I even really need to say that much. Move on over to the 4-star Dahlia instead. Presence from out the window, again we see that she has the 50% score up as well as with Rika. Again, the emphasis on technical, and oh yeah, we forgot to go over some passives here. Rika, it allows you to take less damage when you are not doing too well at the rhythm game, and just bumps your score up by an extra up to 6.25%. Again, it starts at 5% if I'm not mistaken, at extra training 0. And Dahlia lets you go into groovy time even if you're playing on solo, or not enough people actually get to groovy time, as well as charging your groovy charge by up to half. Very, very handy. As we can see, she almost reaches that 40,000 mark. Again, we have the 3-star Marika on a snowy holy night at a street corner. That's not suggestive, I swear. Again, we have the emphasis on technical, our usual 25% score ups that we see on these 3-star gacha cards, and she bumps our score up by 10% in groovy time, so that is very, very handy. We'll go over to the event and go over our Starry, that's the freebie. So we go over to rewards. We already got some copies of her already. You get your first copy of her pretty early at around it's gonna be like 20,000 points. So a careless delivery, sorry. Again, emphasis on technical gear. Stats add up to a pretty decent, what's that, like 36,000-ish over at max extra train, so very, very handy. Gives you an extra 2.5% score up to that much when you're playing auto, so very handy if you're auto tiering, as Megan might like to promote from time to time. Because this is an event that takes place after the 1st anniversary, we will get extra copies of her. We will get our second copy here at 50,000, at 100,000, getting at 200,000 and 300,000 to then get all 5 copies, which is going to be necessary. You know, we'll go over the quest here, but let's go ahead and see how we could possibly build. The one, of course, that we could run is the initial 3-star Marika. You know, this is what you could find in the regular gacha. What's it actually extra train this? Be sure to take advantage of extra training, people. Don't be like me, who's kind of doing it like in the middle of the event. I again really neglect these things. So chances are you probably do have enough extra training. You've been playing for long enough, or you've only been doing gacha for long enough, right? And you know, she's very handy. You know, I can't go too wrong with that card. Unfortunately, her technical is on the lower side, so that's a little unfortunate for our initial Marika here. Then if we go over to Rika, you know, we actually had her pickup gacha happen actually, so you can actually go over there really quick. So member details. So here are my longing Rika from that gacha for an event that I don't remember us getting in English. And here my longing. Again, Kaneko is not really her strong point, but she still comes out to a pretty decent, like 38,000 in total stacks at max extra train, so that's pretty good. You know, we have our regular score up at 40%, and she has her passive skills of Groovy time activating regardless of what happens, as long as you get there, and Groovy charge up by 30%, so very, very handy. On top of that, we will go over to some Dahlia cards. So if we go ahead, you know, over to Dahlia, we have our, no, for 4-star, we have the Enchanted Shooting Doji Dahlia. This should be from that other event that we had not that long ago. And, you know, the, Searching for Moonlight Ayakashi chapter. At extra training 0, she costs out at around 34,000 and a half. Unfortunately, Tanko's not really her strong point there, neither. But, you know, she's not a bad substitute. We also have Aim Higher, a 3-star from a gacha from an event that we also cannot get. Again, Tanko's not her strong suit there either, but he does have a pretty decent stat. Starts out at a good 27,300-ish. At extra training 0, probably should max out around 32,000 extra training 4, so not too shabby there. We also have SP Marika. I'll go ahead and show it over in my JP game actually. Might make a little more sense through there. I have kind of a thing, so I forgot. I also have the long and the that Rika, but you know, starts out at 35,000 and a half. Technical, not too shabby. Starting at around 13,000. I forgot I even leveled up this skill. I'm an idiot, but you know, our usual score of 50% on SP cards, as well as our passive of reducing the damage that we take from getting misses and bags, and a constant score up of 2.5%, so not too shabby on that card. Going back over to the English game, we also have Glittering Shower Marika. I mean go to her. You know, she starts out at 34, the lower 34,000 for extra training 0 technique. Our technical not too bad, she's kind of one of those more well-rounders. And she should max out around like 38,000 at extra training 4. And we also have a Creamy Snowflake Marika, a card that I was having JP. Actually, I'll go ahead and show the JP card here. Again, technical is not one of her strong points there, but she still costs out a decent 28,000 and a half at extra training 0, and has the skill of boosting up your Groovy time by 5% if that matters to you. Yeah, so unfortunately, because it's English, we don't have too many mermaid cool cards to work off of. So sometimes you're just kind of stuck doing a cool good stuff build like I have here with, you know, things like Initial Kyoko, Initial Ibuki, extra training 2 each. So for that case, you want to go in your club, you want to go over to a layout that is based on attribute. We will see that the effects here are a bunch of things that give our cool things, you know, cyber speakers and so on and so forth. And so yeah, cool items are kind of lacking right now in English, but of course if you're building all mermaid, you just go for your mermaid setup with your disc on your best, on your highest static card. And that being said, let's go ahead and quickly play through the it is a medley event, so we gotta play both. Our choice between solo. Well, you're probably playing multi medleys, and then you're gonna also play the ticketed medleys. So let's go ahead and quickly get one done here while we're at it. Random, or you want to be the person that tries to force direct drive ×4 on any of everyone. That's also your choice. Right, we'll go ahead. I like to play on manual just because I want to get the maximum score possible without having to spend a lot of like drinks and stuff. I highly recommend trying to play to 300,000. It's going to make more sense when we go over the special limited time event missions. So anyway, I will see y'all back when this live concludes. So now that that has concluded, let's go ahead and take a look at how the event point gain looks and all that good stuff that we all love to see at the end of a live during an event, right? So get all that done, collect our bond, collect our rank, EXP, etc. Right, then we go to the event itself. So decent, we're looking at around 2,700. We also get some of those nice extra training for our 4 stars of the girls represented. So we'll go over to home really quick and go over the special missions. So we will go over to special critical dailies. So page 1, use the event exchange one time. Why would you not? So let's quickly go there. So one thing that you want to get for sure in this event exchange, especially if you are not really able to assemble a mermaid based team, is to get the winter blue frame for that extra 3% up to your cool cards. Very, very handy. Of course, we have a rare stamp, another accessory with the Starry plush looking thing, diamonds, crystals, covered medals, soundtrack medals, song pros, another memory for our Hype 777 Rika from the first Singapore collab event. Very, very nice. And I'll get her extra training too. Of course, we have our usual EXP, skill EXP tickets with our pieces, or cool, and our coins when we run out of things to exchange for. And going back to the missions in DJ Road, we also have to obviously play multi-medley live X times. Why would you not? Also, find Santa Nyokio, you're going to do that up to 4 times. So in order to do that, just simply go to the map. It's pretty much playing a game of Find Waldo, but it's actually finding Nyokio. Not here. In the library, no. University, nope, not seeing Nyokio there. At school, no. Shopping district, perhaps? No. Shopping center? There it is. So just, locate Nyokio, click on that, and we are good to go. It's only once per day, but you have up to 7 chances across the 7 days of the event. So take advantage of that. Enter the event top at least once, which I've already done. Request to Sayori and Dahlia Santa. That's actually part of an exchange. So if we go over here to Groovy Mixed Mail. So as we see, we have a little Sayori and Dahlia here. You can get some stamps. Your choice, whichever one you want. We have Meow Saki, happy birthday to you, Rinku. Recon going full sweat. I said no, Shinhobu, go ahead and do that. I'll do that later. Play medley live, multi-medley live 10 times. We also have, again, find Nyokio. Level up the 3-star Starry, as in, actually, put some stuff into her. Use 4 Groovy discs, if you remember how Groovy discs work, just simply consume them. For currently medley lives, we're gonna have to clear quite a number of medley lives to get to that final page here, which is to extra train the 3-star Sayori Curious Delivery 4 times, so you have 5 copies of her to do that. So clearing the multi-medley life 30 times, eating the Christmas turkey, which is actually a stamina recover item that gives I believe just 5 voltage. So very, very handy there. So, that being said, I think that's gonna about do it for me here tonight. So, Be sure to continue to embrace the darkness. Be sure to have fun with your family, friends, and loved ones during this holiday season. And with that, we will see you all next time. Twintail signing out. Bye bye.